if you look at, because Mr. Beast actually, Mr. Beast
just said that.
Mr. Beast did a part on me, and he said, "Yeah, you can do a podcast. You chop it up, then he's all right. It's cool." The reason in my business philosophy and my life philosophy is that efficiency wins. Right? If I had to get in a fight in a boxing match, and I had to box someone, I had to be as efficient as possible.
Yeah.
In the kung fu movies, when you see a guy doing a backflip to dodge a punch, the reason you don't do that is because it takes more energy to do a backflip than it does to throw a punch. So you're going to lose in the long run, right? You have to be as efficient as possible. For me to get 10 million views, I have to sit down and tell the truth. For him to get 10 million views, he needs to build a house and get fucking this and money and da-da. I'm more efficient than his channel. So in the long run, this is why it's hard for people to do what I did, because to produce content that gets that many amount of views, and it's not just talking, you have to spend serious money and time, and it just doesn't work.
Well, wait, hold on. I think going off that, he also said that you started this method where you went on every single podcast, but that wasn't true in the beginning.
No, absolutely not.
You would go on a podcast for 2 hours, but you would say so much shit that you could clip up that he thinks he's like, I got to go on every single podcast in the world to accomplish what you did.
He didn't relate it like that directly. He just said that.
He said that on the last one.
He was just saying just about the
He's
fact
shitting
that
on Mr. Beast because he got rinsed in poker.
No, it's just about the fact that the clips
You
that
play
were being
cards?
used.
I do play cards.
Yeah, he beat me for 100K.
Of course he did.
What do you mean, of course he did?
Listen, of course he did. And
Why do you say that?
Bro, it's just, that's life. And I'm not insulting Mr. Beast in any way. I'm just saying that he was wrong about a few things. Firstly, I'm certainly not a podcast whore to any regard. In fact,
that's what I'm saying.
I turned down 95%.
That's what I'm saying, bro, Brad.
And I want to state all this, and I'm not being arrogant. The easiest way you can guarantee a big viewing channel on your YouTube right now is to get me on it. Number one guarantee. Do you think every single YouTuber on the planet hasn't tried to get me on their
Who
pod?
have you turned down?
All of that. Name. I don't even know these people
Who's
are.
big people you've turned down?
There's people the big people who I said no to primarily is probably because of location. I want to do them in person. I don't want to do it over Zoom, etc. But I get maybe 50 podcast requests a day from fuck knows who. So I'm not Mr. Podcast.
Have you ever charged to go on one though?
No, I don't charge people. I allow you all to enjoy the monetization of the millions of people I bring you for free because I'm a charitable man. I'm very generous and nice. My house is big enough.
Yeah,
so that's the first thing he's wrong about. And secondly, you have to sit there in that podcast and you have to give 2 hours of fire. You have to give genuine value. And that means you have to live the life worth living, and you have to have interesting stories and struggle and blah, blah, blah. And that's the hard part, right? That's the real part behind it.
Let's talk about value then. Why do you think, because you're also at the perfect time, perfect like place and everything too, as far as like this kind of content being sought after, like clips and like content, long format content, speaking content hasn't always been the popular content on the internet. Like it went through phases of like, pranks, and it's kind of like family channel stuff. I talk about YouTube specifically, but now it's come to a place where this is like the most not important. I mean, I think it's the most important content, but it's also becoming the most popular content.
Podcasts are getting clipped everywhere.
It's insane. So you hit right timing as well.
Correct. Yeah. And everyone has ADHD now. I think the world genuinely, I think everybody suffers with their attention span. I could talk even from me from a personal level. Have you ever needed to know how to do something and you try to look up the tutorial on YouTube, like a phone saying or something, and you load up the video and he goes, "Hey, my name's Mike and I'm going to explain to you." You're like, "Fuck off." Click next. And you end up spending more time trying to find it than just watching it because you can't listen to some idiot. Like, I don't want you to introduce yourself. I don't give a fuck where you live. I don't care if you're married. I don't care how unhappy you are. Tell me what I need to know now for free. So like it's this life, right? Bro. So we all have massive ADHD to a degree. None of us have any kind of degree of attention span. TikTok, I think, as a social media, the algorithm is exceptionally smart. Like I said, if I were to tell the secrets of how I've done what I've done, me and my team inside the War Room, it's worth billions of dollars. So I'm not going to. But in terms of the way that all the algorithms work, TikTok's algorithm is certainly the most intelligent. It's the most intelligent, but it prioritizes and it incentivizes people to just have very low attention spans. And I think as that continues, nobody's going to sit and watch long format content anymore. Yeah. It's just the way social media is changing. The world's getting faster and faster, and everything has to happen quick. That's all we care about. And even me, man, people say, "Do you read books?" I say, "I can't." They're like, "Why? It's too slow." I'll try. Okay. And once upon a time, no, fuck, this takes forever.
Oh, sheesh is here, baby.
Do you think the clip content is also part of the reason why, like,
and make us one more, please, bro. What flavor is this? Okay, that's fine. But my friends need one. They're all the way from America. You gotta give them something special, bro.
The sheesh man.
Hook them up.
Do you have anything mint?
Which one you like?
Anything mint? Like a hybrid?
Two more. One for the big guy because he gets mad. He gets really mad. He's huge.
Yes.
Don't piss him off.
Yeah.
And then the little guy, he doesn't matter. But hit Kyle up.
Yes. Already. Yo.
Jesus.
Okay, it's all good. You're good. You're good.
Yo, Steiny can't win, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay, man.
I'm joking.
Man.
You're my favorite.
We're boys,
You're
bro.
my favorite.
Say that again. Say that again, please.
We heard it, dude.
I said it.
No, say it again, please.
It's already gonna be clipped up. That's enough.
Okay, so as far
that better
as far
fucking
as
get clipped
clips
up
go,
everywhere. Our editing team.
Do you think that clips at the same time helped you a ton, or also the things that got people attacking you?
Well, yeah, because people are trying to get views, right? And you get views with sensationalism. So, of course, people were finding the most sensationalist or the most controversial things I've ever said, and then weaponizing them to get as many views as possible. So, of course, that was definitely part of me being labeled a misogynist, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm not negative about anything that happened. In fact, getting banned or canceled was absolutely the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You don't regret anything.
Zero.
Because you said last time you had a 3-step plan. Was this part of the plan, or was this
I
this a little
intend-
fucking straight right?
No. It was part of the plan.
Curious about this.
I was part of the plan, and
I thought you were going to get canceled.
I knew I was going to get canceled. I said it in every podcast. I knew I was going to get canceled. I didn't expect to get canceled as hard as I was canceled. They came at me harder than I expected. I thought they'll just be like
one platform.
delete, or not even that, or just delete my social media.